hands up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us. No more no R&R. The bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, or should I say Dean Olsen, because and you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
When I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. Doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes, but he is about as even keel as the quarterback position gets, and it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself in. They know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Cousins now on second down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll run with Robinson to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try to run for it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's Madden now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Cousins now. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worse.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes back into the hands of Juju. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing is Mahomes. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
This caught right side by Worthy. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. McLeod to return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Cousins. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Now, Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 2nd touchdown tonight.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And here's Bijan. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Room to run inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 20 Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They go play action with Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What to do now as they come up on second and long. They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. A couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it here with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Mahomes. And that one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Kelce in motion. 3rd and long for Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Cousins gonna throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th